Is Nancy Pelosi the smartest investor in America, or is something more sinister at play? With a net worth of over $200 million, Pelosi has managed to beat Wall Street's top investors year after year. In fact, she's been so successful that entire trading apps have built businesses based on mimicking her trades. But how is a public servant consistently outperforming the market? Let's dig into the numbers. Nancy Pelosi's financial success is undeniable. According to public disclosures, her net worth has skyrocketed over the years. Here's where it gets even more suspicious. Pelosi's stock portfolio has consistently outperformed some of the best investors on Wall Street. In 2020 alone, her stock trades delivered returns of over 66%, far surpassing the S&P 500's 16% return that year. A lot of these trades are actually made by Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi. Paul runs a venture capital and investment firm and has been behind some of the family's most lucrative trades. But here's where it gets interesting. Many of these trades happen just before legislation that Nancy Pelosi is involved in passes, legislation that directly impacts the companies they're investing in. Take, for example, Paul Pelosi's $5 million investment in Alphabet, Google's parent company, right before the House Judiciary Committee, chaired by Nancy Pelosi, took up antitrust legislation targeting big tech. But when these coincidences keep happening, it starts to raise serious questions. It's not just critics on social media who are pointing out these suspicious trades. Members of Congress from both sides of the aisle have raised concerns about insider trading among lawmakers. Republican Senator Josh Hawley and Democratic Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez have both called for banning stock trading by members of Congress and their spouses. Yet Nancy Pelosi has repeatedly defended the practice. Pelosi's defense of congressional stock trading sparked outrage. Many Americans see it as tone-deaf, especially when it's clear that these trades aren't just lucky guesses. They're incredibly well-timed moves that align with policy changes. Let's talk numbers. Over the last decade, the Pelosis have made tens of millions of dollars from stock trades. In 2021 alone, Paul Pelosi made over $30 million from trades, including high-profile companies like Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft. Here's the shocking part. There's no law preventing members of Congress or their spouses from trading stocks. The only requirement is that they disclose their trades within 45 days. This loophole has allowed lawmakers to profit from insider knowledge without technically breaking the law. Public outrage has led to renewed efforts to ban congressional stock trading. Bills like the Ban Conflicted Trading Act and the Trust in Congress Act have been introduced, but they've faced significant resistance because many lawmakers from both parties are benefiting from the current system. So, what do you think? Are the Pelosis just brilliant investors, or is this a case of legalized corruption? The evidence speaks for itself, and it's time we hold our leaders accountable. If we don't, the revolving door between Washington and Wall Street will keep turning, and the American people will keep paying the price.